You don't interrupt me, Miss Coulter. Miss Coulter, be quiet. Be quiet, I said. I'm not lying. I said be quiet. Do you understand me? All right, I'm holding you in contempt. Has she been drug tested today?
I'm not on fucking drugs today. I have a headache
That's
because
enough,
of a
Miss
serial
Coulter.
killer. That's fucking, I don't even know where he's at. No, I'm not fucking crazy. Fucking God. I hate every fucking person in this fucking courtroom.
This is hands down one of the wildest court hearings I've seen in a while. We've got a full-blown entitled Karen facing drug charges. And before that, she was already refusing to follow anything probation told her to do. Like the rules just magically don't apply if you yell over them loud enough. And as you saw in the intro, I don't even need to say much. She absolutely loses it in front of the judge, tries to twist the law with some half-baked sovereign citizen nonsense, and somehow manages to make her situation way worse. Let me know in the comments. Do you think she's actually on something here, or is she just naturally wired like that? All right, let's dive in and watch this courtroom meltdown unfold in real time.
All right, this is case number 22 CR 130, State of Ohio versus Stevie Don Coulter. Present for the state is Assistant Prosecutor King. Present on behalf of the defendant is Attorney Dennis Kirk. Are you Stevie Don Coulter? Yes. Pardon me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you all right, Miss Coulter? I can't hear you. You have a really bad headache? Anything else wrong with you? All right. Well, we'll go ahead and have this pre-trial, but a couple of things I want to talk about. But after that, she's been testing positive for gabapentin, marijuana, methamphetamine, and amphetamine. It hasn't reported since the 21st of September.
I just have a question. Does it even test for gabapentin on a 10-panel drug test?
What's that now?
Does it test for a gabapentin on a 10-panel drug test?
Okay.
That's what
Miss Talbert, or Miss...
Because someone said that to me in the PO's office, and I'm a very intelligent person, and I know a lot, and I just look stuff up all the time. And I can't, it's hard for me to plea in lieu of, honestly, because of the things that I found in this. That's like kind of like, I don't know.
Miss Coulter, I'm going to have you drug tested here. Probation officer's here. I'm going to have them drug test you. See.
I've never been in trouble. No, I just got beat the shit out of by a dude who left a bite mark on my arm, and my head hurts now because of it. Like, he beat me up until I was literally talking retarded. And in this statement from the police, from this one, it says, then I identified female Stevie Coulter, not Stevie Coulter identified herself after her social security number. So he arrested me based off of...
Okay, well, that's not what we're here about here today, Miss Coulter. It's clear that you're not in a situation...
But they lied also, though, Judge.
You don't interrupt me, Miss Coulter.
Hair and everything. I was denied access to the videos.
Miss Coulter, be quiet.
Wrong.
Be quiet. Don't speak.
Because they lied.
Be quiet, I said.
They lied.
I'm not lying. I said be quiet. Do you understand me?
They lied.
All right, I'm holding you in contempt, and you're going to be sentenced to jail for 10 days. Now, if you open up your mouth again... and you need to stay on topic here, all right? You're going to go to jail for 10 days right now. I'm going to have you tested by the probation department.
Okay, so...
And then we'll decide what's going to happen.
I already failed a drug test. They already did a mental health assessment when I got out on the terms of the first time I went out. Or I got out when I first originally got out.
Miss Coulter, you're disrupting this proceeding.
I promise you I'm trying not to be, I'm not trying to be like that.
Yeah,
But it's in black and white. It's right there.
All right.
I highlighted it. Then I identified within the first 3 lines.
I don't even know what you're talking about because it has nothing to do with what we're here for today.
The police officer that arrested me, it was wrongful arrest, and then I had 5 cops on me.
All right, you have an attorney.
I had 5 cops on me.
Miss Coulter, you have an attorney.
I wasn't even I didn't even touch that girl. It was my only form of defense.
Take her into custody, put a cuff on her.
It was my only form of defense.
You're going to jail, and we're going to have you
That was
tested.
my only form.
I want you to-
test me. You already did. So what?
Has she been drug tested today?
I'm not on fucking drugs today. I have a headache
That's
because
enough,
of a
Miss
serial
Colder.
killer. That's fucking. I don't even know where he's at. I don't care about shit.
Mr. Kirk, I think you need to file a request to have this defendant evaluated for mental health. I think
I need surgery so they don't get fucked with.
you want to help her.
I don't need to be in jail. No, I'm not fucking crazy. I swear to God! I'm not on fucking drugs like that. It's wrong. You're expecting these cops to be out here fucking doing this shit to people? When it's a conflict of interest, I want a new trial. It is. I swear to fucking God! I hate every fucking person in this fucking courtroom! That ain't a fucking judge! That ain't a fucking judge! Just because I pointed it out black and white!
All right. No, go ahead. Mr. Kirk, if you would, I was trying to say this. I don't know if you heard me or not. I'm sure you have mentioned it already. Obviously, she needs a mental health.
Yeah, she definitely needs some kind of mental reset, like a full factory reboot. I mean, look, I get being on drugs. All right, not great, but understandable. But when your legal strategy is the officer identified me, but I didn't identify myself, you're not doing law, you're doing improv, and tell me if this makes sense. She's back in court again. And based on how quickly that judge hit her with that dry, disappointed tone, I'd bet my left sneaker they've danced this dance before. And sure enough, I was right. She's been blowing off drug tests like they're spam calls from her ex. What kills me is how sovereign citizens always act like they've discovered some ancient legal scroll that lets them live in society without actually participating in it. It's like showing up to a game of Monopoly, flipping the board and yelling, "I don't recognize this currency." Also, just for the record, even Lindsay Lohan had a better probation track record than this woman.
And is that Mr. Edlin in the jail there?
Yes, sir. Please don't infringe on my right to bear arms. Did you click me out?
All right.
We need to be quiet and listen first.
So, Mr. Arcuri, just to make a record with the defendant present.
I will.
Go ahead.
If I may, Your Honor, back on October 24th, 2022, Mr. Edlin entered a plea of guilty to the charge of unlawful possession of firearm in the second degree. 29 days later, on November 22nd, the court entered an order having him evaluated for competency. That order, that evaluation has been completed. I have reviewed that evaluation. It finds him competent. So the state and I have handed forward an agreed order finding Mr. Edlin competent. I believe speedy trial now starts again with 29 days having been used, giving us 31 more days as of today, December 12th. My calculation of Mr. Edlin's speedy trial is January 12, 2023. I'm asking the court to set trial. Mr. Edlin has an offer. He is not yet accepted, so I would ask the court to set trial and set pre-trial next week, since I expect the trial is probably going to be January 10.
All right, Ms. Steuben, Court Administration, are you online with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we have a situation here with Mr. James Edlund. He's number 5 on the 1 p.m. docket. There was some speedy trial that had elapsed prior to the competency order and the staying of the proceedings. So now we have a shortened time frame for speedy. There is no waiver and no resolution. So I need a trial date within the next 30 days.
And I was hopeful that January 10th was available.
We can put it on for January 10th.
All right. And the defendant stipulates that is a speedy trial, correct, Mr. Arcuri?
I've made the record. I believe speedy trial, actually, Your Honor, by my calculation, which is the correct calculation, January 12 is speedy trial. So, and I think 11th and 10th is fine because any continuances of that trial date would be excluded. So we're fine within time. So readiness hearing is going to be on January 3 then, Your Honor?
Correct. And pre-trial next week.
Thank you, Your Honor. And that'll give Mr. Edlin one more week to decide whether or not to accept the state's very generous offer.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor, can I make one, if I do accept this,
Mr. Edlin, the judge is not going to make any promises to you, and he's not going to discuss any plea agreements. It's inappropriate for him to do so.
Okay, please don't infringe on my right to bear arms. Please, sir, please.
Mr. Edlin, quit begging. That's by law, not by judge's decision. We're done, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, court assigned the Eric Roberson judgment and sentence in open court with the defendant present. Thank you very much.
Honestly had me cracking up. Like, bro, you can't scream, "Don't infringe on my right to bear arms," while breaking 3 laws and crying like you just lost your Minecraft save file. Tell me how you go from "I know my rights" to "please, please, please" on your knees like you're auditioning for a role in a courtroom soap opera. The emotional whiplash is unreal, and what makes it even better? In most states, once you're arrested with a weapon during a felony, your Second Amendment rights go right out the window, faster than a deleted DM after getting caught. But yeah, let's dive into our last case here and watch this jailhouse genius actually try to stop his own lawyer from getting him out on bond. Because apparently, legal self-sabotage is the new trend. Hey Brenda, roll the clip.
Hey Brenda, this is Malcolm. We have Christopher Powell, so I don't know if you want to try to get in or just do it by phone, or can you do either one?
Just by phone. I apologize. I thought it was that. I just got that one. Can we set that over to that 24th date?
January 24th?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I have Mr. Powell. I have your attorney on the phone here, Brenda Jordan. She had to be occupied elsewhere. That's why she's not on Zoom. But we're going to continue your cases. She just now got the cases, Mr. Powell. So we're continuing those cases for status to January 24th, 2023 at 1 p.m. And we'll do that again by Zoom, Mr. Powell, with you being in custody.
Yeah.
Anything else you want me to tell him, Ms. Jordan?
Just let him know as soon as I get into the case, by protocol, I'll get a motion on file and get it on docket for bond.
Okay, she's going to be filing a motion on your case, Mr. Powell, regarding your bond. So she will be getting that done. And
I can't have a bond. I can't have a bond.
why is that?
Detainer. I have a parole detainer. There's no reason.
He says he has a parole detainer. So if he was bonded out, you'd have to go to KDOC. Is that what would happen to you?
Oh, no. If I was bonded out, I had to stay here for my parole officer, John, to come up here and reinstate. But
All right. So are you saying, Mr. Powell, you don't want her to file a motion on your bond? Just leave it alone?
no, because you'll deny it. Yeah, I mean, it will get denied. It don't matter. Over here, say I'm here on a Cora. Oh my God, because somebody said whatever. And it shows proof that nobody into the house. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying, I'm here. You will not give me bond. You will not deny, you will not be okay with it. I cannot make bond. My family is dead. There's nobody's going to be able to pay $1,800 fucking dollars to get me out.
Okay,
You know,
Mr. Powell, you've made your point. Your lawyer is requesting that she'll get into the case, and we've got it set for January 24th at 1 p.m. via Zoom for status.
they're playing friendship up here in this jail. It really sucks. An officer, a CO, drops the lid of the water onto the ground, unsanitary, puts it back in. And I'm like, hey, that's not supposed to go. My button, my intercom talks to them. I'm afraid of a failure to appear, sir. I don't want one because of the fact that would impede on me getting OR or some blessing in my life, which I never had. I never did anything wrong in my life except what I did wrong. Okay. It was so technical in my life that here I am sitting before you looking at life again. I did not do a Cora. I would not do that. Okay.
All right, Mr. Powell, I need to get on to the other cases I have. These are things you need to be telling your attorney, and she's hearing you. So again, jail staff, January 24th, 2023 at 1 p.m. via Zoom. That's all on your cases today, Mr. Powell. Thank you. You can, you have other cases, Ms. Jordan, especially anybody in custody? Let me take a look here. We had Wooten, we had Prine, we had Powell. I think we've got all our jail staff people done. Corrections officer, do we have any more jail people?
I think that was it, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Hopefully you can get him under control. Thank you, Ms. Jordan. You can go.
Well, looks like this guy won't be tasting freedom anytime soon. And honestly, he earned that extended stay. I just don't get how you walk into court, stand in front of the one person who controls your fate, and decide today's the day to throw a full-blown tantrum, like it's Disneyland, there's no fast pass, and he just got told Space Mountain's closed, crying, begging, and shouting about rights you clearly don't understand? Yeah, that's not going to save you when you're knee-deep in charges, and your legal strategy is straight out of Google search results. Let me know what you thought about that hearing. I mean, we've seen judges lose it over less. Just ask that guy in Florida who thought his emotional support ferret was a legal defense. Anyway, drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying these courtroom train wrecks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and my channel. Justice executed, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.